Hello and welcome back to my channel, and right now I am at Pune station very early morning, and we are going to do journey in Pune Hyderabad Shatabdi Express. I actually came from Mumbai to Pune in Dadar Satara Express, and I was not getting a confirmed ticket from Mumbai to Hyderabad in a direct train like Hussain Sagar Express or any other train. I thought this would be an option which I could try and I could share it with you if in case you are traveling from Mumbai to Hyderabad and if you are not getting a direct train option, you can definitely try this option also. There is a sufficient gap of 2.5 hours between the two trains, and generally Dadar Satara Express arrives around 3:30. That is the scheduled time, but it mostly arrives between 3:30 and 4. So you would be having enough of time. Like I have more than 1 hour to rest, and then I'll see when the train would be brought to the platform from the yard. And if in case you're coming from Mumbai in any train like Dadar Satara Express, then you have to go to platform number 13. This is something which is very unique. You just need to follow the board, or you can even ask someone. The reason I'm sharing it with you is because many times people get confused as to where the train would be starting from, and that particular platform is like at quite far end at the Central Railway platform station. So you just need to follow the boards which are provided, or you can ask someone and you can reach to the platform number 13 or 14 from where the train would be starting. The sleep was comfortable, no disturbance like that. One more additional tip I could say is, like, if you reach early, then just board the train, get your bedding ready and go to sleep. Don't wait for TT to come and check your ticket or anything like that. He will come and he will go and he will check your ticket in between your sleep also. And you would get a sufficient sleep of like 4 hours, because there would be a early get down from that particular train, and you won't be getting a long sleep of like 6-7 hours or something like that. So that was something which is like an alternate option which you can try if in case you are not getting a direct ticket from Mumbai to Hyderabad. Now let's see when our train is brought from yard to the platform, and mostly it starts from platform number 6, and we'll see how the journey experience would be, how the food is, how the punctuality is, and how the overall experience is in this Shatabdi Express. So let's start by seeing the arrival of a train from yard to platform number 6 of Pune station. After 5:30, our train was brought from yard, and our train was brought from the yard which is located at the end, that is towards the Mumbai side. Our coach rake composition is, I think, opposite. I was expecting C9 to be very close to the locomotive, but it is at the very end, so that is a difference. And even the Vistadome Coach is very close to the locomotive. So the actual benefit of Vistadome Coach, which is when it is towards the end, to get a unique view, that is something which is not going to be possible till the time the rake coach composition is like this. And if in case you are coming back from Hyderabad to Pune, then half of the journey would be in night. I've already done a journey in that particular train coming from Secunderabad to Pune quite a long time back. So that was a very good journey, but 50% of the journey is almost in night, so there is not much to be seen. And yeah, that is something which is very unique, why the rake is in opposite direction. And I would feel that they should reverse at least the coach position of Vistadome Coach. The reason is because that particular coach has the benefit of a unique view, and this particular part of a journey would be completely in daytime. So that is something which could be beneficial for people spending more traveling in Vistadome Coach.
कुछ समय में प्लेटफॉर्म क्रमांक 3 पर आ रही है। Attention please.
Let's see the departure from Pune Junction, which should happen sharp on time at 6 a.m. And my seat is quite good because it is not going to have the straight reflection of sun. So if in case I am not able to show anything from the open door side, I'll try to show it from the seat itself. So let's explore the journey, and let's begin our journey from Pune Junction at 6 a.m., which I think should happen sharp on time. 6:05, our train started from Pune Junction, so that's a delay of 5 minutes. Not a big deal because the train has a non-stop run till Solapur, and it is scheduled to reach Solapur at 9. So it will be interesting to see how the run would be. And we should be seeing few crossings before we reach Solapur, and there is an important skip of Dawn Junction. Dawn is a very important station, so you'll see that also. As you can see, I have shared the fare of the three classes of our train. So that's how the fare is of this particular train.
terminates 208 Vikarabad Pune Hyderabad Express platform क्रमांक 49.
After departure and exiting through the Pune territory, the train promptly picked up speed, and we are performing a speed for 125 plus, and it is permitted to do a maximum speed of 130 kilometer per hour. So the train is clocking around 127, 128, and I'll show you a skip of Murali station, and we should be meeting few trains also. As far as things provided from the catering staff is, they promptly provided the water bottle after the departure from Pune Junction, and shortly they provided the newspaper also. If in case you want, you can get English newspaper also. I think they should be providing with the morning tea shortly. Let's see when they provide that. In the meantime, I'll share with you some skips and crossings, whatever I could capture. I hope you enjoyed those interesting skips and crossings. Now I'll show you the morning tea. What are the items in the morning tea? I think it would be the usual stuff which is provided in any Shatabdi Express or Rajdhani Express, but I'll still share that with you. Staff has provided it quite late according to what I feel, because it is over 7 and it is still not being provided to everyone. So that is something which is like a minus, because to board this train one has to get up very early, and I personally feel around 6:30 they should have provided the morning tea items. And being the fact that the train would be reaching Solapur by 9, so if the morning tea is late, I'm not sure when they would be providing the breakfast. So if in case you're getting down at Solapur by this particular train, make sure to ask the staff to deliver items to you promptly. Or if in case you have any kind of medication or anything which needs to be had after something like biscuit or maybe breakfast, then do inform the staff. I think they should cooperate and help you with the items to be provided much more earlier than any other passenger. Now let me show you the morning tea items, then I'll quickly complete the tea, and then I'll get back to showing you some interesting skips and crossings. These are the morning tea items. This is the creamer of Noah, Dham pure refined sugar, and this is the premium tea Wagh Bakri teas pouch, which you can use it in the tea hot water. And this is the McVitie's digestive 2 biscuit. So that's the 3 items. Now I'll quickly have it and then we'll explore outside. Those were the few skips which I captured right now, and an interesting part was the skip of Kurduvadi Junction, where we saw the other Satara Express, the same train from which I came from Mumbai to Pune, and then after that I boarded this particular train. Along with that, we overtook a special train also, which you saw at Wadi station, and following which we saw the meeting with Karnataka Express, which is another legendary train. Now the breakfast have been started to be served, so I'll get back to my seat. I think there might be some delay which happened with my coach catering staff, and that is why he was late with the morning tea, because the other staff are also providing everything promptly, and he has also started to promptly give the breakfast. So let's get back to the seat and let me show you what are the items in the breakfast, and I'll later on have it and let you know also how it is. This is the first look, and there are two items that needs to be unboxed. So I'll unbox it and let you know what are those two items. This is the namkeen and it's the juice, mango juice. So let's see what are these two items. This is the breakfast items. This is the poha, that's the upma, and this is the namkeen or snacks, and that's the mango juice, and that is the tomato ketchup, spoon, and tissue paper. So I'll have these two items and let you know how it is.
हाँ विनोद भेजा मैंने कैसे देखा ना। हाँ भेजा है विनोद, तभी भेजा है। देखो ना 4:25 डाला, वापस आना भी है ना, तब डाल दीजिए।
लक्षात डोकेदुखी कमरेचा त्रास खांदेदुखी यांच्या वेदनांमुळे तुमचा संपूर्ण दिवस खराब जातो.
We have left Solapur with a marginal delay, and I think that is fine. We can cover up later on. Next stop is Kalaburagi, which is going to come in Karnataka state, and the breakfast was fine in terms of quantity, no issues with that, and the taste was also fine of the poha. But upma, I felt it had a little bit less salt, so that was something like a minus for my liking. But otherwise, the taste was good. It was hot, and I found the overall breakfast to be good. And the only thing missing was the tea. So that was something which I could say like a miss. But if in case I need tea, I would ask later on. If in case you want to have tea, you can ask also. Now let's see how the run would be from Solapur to Kalaburagi. I think it should be a good one with some nice speedy skips and crossings. So let's see whatever we could see from Solapur till Kalaburagi.
गाड़ी संख्या 776 बीदर कलबुर्गी 3 बीदर से चलकर कलबुर्गी कुछ ही समय में प्लेटफॉर्म क्रमांक 1 पर आ रही है. तैयारी करने
We arrived at Wadi marginally delayed, and we are now going to move towards the east side because our train is not going to go straight, which is used by trains going towards Bengaluru or Chennai or mostly towards the further south of India. So we have to move towards Hyderabad. So our train is going to curve towards the east side, and we have 3 more stops before we reach Hyderabad. One of the stops is within Hyderabad itself, that is Begumpet. I think food, that is the lunch, should be served shortly. I'm not expecting the staff to delay it too much because they have to wrap it up everything before we reach Begumpet, and Begumpet comes before 2 o'clock as per schedule time. So since it is already around 11:30, maybe around 12 or after 12, we should be getting our lunch, and I'll share it with you how it is. Let's enjoy the journey further on till Hyderabad. I'll share the 3 stops punctuality. If in case I'm having food or anything, I'll still try my best to show you the train arrival and departure or whatever I could capture about the stops which are remaining for our train till we reach Hyderabad. And I'll definitely share with you how the lunch is in terms of quality and quantity. This is the first look of the food that is being provided. This is curd, and these are the 4 items which I'll unbox and show you. That is actually roti or paratha. And this is the tissue paper, and that's the spoon. And I'll open it and let you know how it is. I don't see the pickle and the sweet, so we'll see what that is all about. This is the lunch unboxed, and this is the dry vegetable which is of potato. This is the cottage cheese curry, dal, and that is the rice, and these are the 2 paratha, and that's the curd. I feel there is two, that is dal and cottage cheese very quantity is slightly less. Otherwise, it is looking just like the usual Shatabdi or Rajdhani lunch in 3AC which you get in Rajdhani. Let's see how it is in terms of taste, and I'll let you know once I complete with the lunch. We are significantly late and we have reached a final stop, that is Begumpet, and after this we are going to reach our destination. I quickly summarize how the journey was in this particular Shatabdi Express. The food was okay, and overall I would say the quantity and quality of lunch was not up to the mark. The breakfast was fine, so if in case you want to avoid the food, then it is fine. The coach condition is also okay. There are charging points which are working, but otherwise outside the look is like quite rugged, and it feels like it needs a change or overhauling. And cleanliness is maintained, but the water bottle extra is not provided, and I checked online also. In Shatabdi Express you won't get extra water bottle for free, so you have to like purchase, and they are selling it for 9 rupees. And the other part is the punctuality is like off track, and I've seen in past also sometimes it is late by lesser margin, but sometimes it is late by more margin, and today is the case when it is quite significantly late. It has to return, and on the opposite platform the return Shatabdi Express coach position is also mentioned, so it has to go to Hyderabad station and get cleaned and return back. It has departed from Begumpet. Let's see when it reaches Hyderabad, and then we will complete our journey. So if in case you like the video, make sure to hit the like button, and if in case you haven't subscribed, do make sure to subscribe. Travel safe, take care, and be happy. I won't be extending it too long. I'm also on Instagram, so you can provide your feedback through the comment section here in the video itself, or even on the Instagram. If in case you have any questions or suggestions, you can forward it through the same medium also. Once again, thanks a lot for watching. Travel safe, take care, and see you in some another journey. Enjoy the few moments of this particular train before we reach Hyderabad station.